Hello and welcome to Glasgow for COP26. My name is James Butcher and I'm Head of Policy at the National Federation of Builders. We're here today on Cities and Built Environment Day to attend the construction session, which is being led by the Construction Leadership Council, of which we are proudly a member. As the international community come together to decide on new agreements forging the way forward towards our net zero targets in 2050, many members have been asking us, what can we do to contribute to this? Well, there's 5 key things that we've come up with that we believe all members can achieve. First and foremost, make a climate commitment. Earlier this year, the Prime Minister's net zero champion, Andrew Griffith MP, spoke directly to one of the NFB's forums, and his message was very simple: make a commitment. So whoever you are, whatever size your business, however far you're already along in your decarbonisation journey, make a clear commitment to improve by a specific date. Because once you've made that commitment, then we start to all move forward. And if you think about it, all the individual marginal gains that we will all make by making that commitment and working towards it actually make a huge collective difference. We've got about 25 years or so to achieve this now, but we really must start to make those gains. The second thing that we're asking members to do is to join the Construct Zero campaign, or become a business champion. The NFB was proud to be a part of the Construction Leadership Council's Construct Zero campaign. We're a business partner of it, and we had some influence in at the early stages of setting it up. And it's a program for the whole construction industry. Now, the framework has 9 priority areas split into 3 groups, which is transport, buildings, and construction activity. And what we're saying to you is, look, align your objectives with those priority areas. Not all of them will necessarily be relevant, perhaps just focus on 3. But by doing so, we can be part of a massive collective action. And then through the Construct Zero framework, in time, we'll be able to track those metrics and you'll be able to report to us how you're doing. And together, we can work out how the whole construction industry is focusing on delivering net zero. You can also become a construction leadership net zero business champion, and we have some members who are doing this already. If you're interested in doing that, then just get in contact with us. You can send me an email at policy@builders.org.uk or contact your account manager, and we'll be pleased to take that forward. And it's a great opportunity to champion the hard work that you and your businesses are doing. The third thing, but perhaps the most important thing we're saying, is measure your carbon emissions. You can't start your decarbonisation journey without that measurement, because you need to benchmark so that you know how and where you can improve. As soon as you have that data, you can start to make those marginal gains that we talked about and hold yourselves to account to the targets and ambition that you've set yourself. We actually have a product called the Future Net Zero Standard, which basically just allows you to plug in your information and then presents it back to you in a dashboard fashion. So it's really very simple. It's actually very cost effective too for NFB members. So if you want to, give us a call and you can plug that information in and you can start to make those improvements. And we find, and our members have reported, that it has lots of business benefits too. Firstly, of course, it helps us to achieve that net zero or work towards it. Secondly, it actually ends up saving businesses money because they can work out where they can make reductions in some of the activities they're doing. And then third, it actually helps you to prove social value, not only by measuring it and trying to achieve it, but you might, for example, one action might be to slightly more localize your supply chain. And then that has benefits for proving your social value for procurement purposes, certainly with local authorities. The fourth thing is to read the NFB's Guide to Decarbonisation. Now, the NFB has been working on the decarbonisation agenda for some time now, and we've published 2 reports. And in the midst of coronavirus and just before Brexit, late last year, we published a report called Delivering a Low Carbon Future, a handbook for main contractors. Now, that guide has a number of sections covering leadership, the different types of footprint you can measure, embodied carbon, building performance and procurement. And it really does draw on an awful lot of resources, member-led case studies, advice and guidance, and it brings it all together in one very easy and simple to understand document. And it's applicable for all different sized businesses at different parts of their decarbonisation journey. I can guarantee if you read that, you will be inspired, and no matter what you're doing at the moment, there will be additional ideas and information that you can use. And finally, and this is the big message from COP26, is that this is really now a platform for change. What we're asking you to do is, if you've done any of the 4 things that I've just mentioned, the 5th thing you should do is to share that mission. Share your activities, share your progress with your staff, your clients, your customers, your supply chain and the public. This whole conference is about creating positive change and that forward momentum before we get to 2050. And the real aim of what we're trying to achieve is for working towards net zero to become the norm, so that it's accepted and it's just something that in a few years' time we all think, well, of course we're working towards net zero, of course we're looking to decarbonise. We've been working on this for several years. And the way we can do that is by sharing our messages, sharing our strategies, developing those action plans, making people aware of it, empowering people to take the action, and then performance reporting so that you can actually show the good progress you're already making. So let's make COP26 the springboard to industry transformation. And if you're going to do that, and you're going to do it on social media, use hashtag NFB net zero, hashtag COP26 and hashtag Construct Zero. That's it for now. Thank you very much.